Hey guys, Crystal here at Crystal's Crafties. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can take these elements in Canva and make them look like they're wrapping around your text, going behind certain parts of your text and popping out in front of other parts of your text. And you can do all of this within Canva. So you can see here, let me scroll this up a little bit. I've got these flowers, and some of them are going behind the word mom, some of them are coming out in front. I've got the same thing going on here, like this stalk starts to go behind the M, yet this flower is out in front. And all of this was done with one graphic. This floral was a graphic, and the typed out word mom. So let me just duplicate this and I will show you how we did it. You bring it down here on a new screen. Okay. So I'm going to delete all the parts of this that I don't need right now. Okay, so right now we just have the word mom. I thought this was a fun text. It's the ITC Century hand tooled. For this design, it just really worked out well for me. And then I came over here into the elements and I just typed flowers. And I started looking through, you do want to switch and make sure you've got graphics. I started looking through all the different ones. Something you want to look for when you're doing this, you want a flower element that has a lot of vine or stem to it. You do not want something super concentrated like this because there's just not enough to go around your letters and to kind of weave in and out of your letters. There's a bunch of floral, but there's just not really a bunch of things you can weave in and out. When you're looking, pick things that are going to have stems and layers. Oh, that's a great little element. You can change all those colors. That is fun. So let me just use the one that I had here and just show you exactly how I did this. See if I can find it from my recent so I don't have to put all those pieces back together. All right, there it is. Okay. So here is the element that I used. And let me show you how I have made it go in front of and behind the different parts of the word mom. So to do this, you literally just duplicate your floral element. So I'm going to right click, duplicate, and you want to take your original element and put it to the back. So I've got the first one, I've selected it, I'm going to position and send it to the back. So now it's all behind. Let me move this, oops, come back over here. Let's put it like right there. You move this guy. So you can see this is all behind the word mom. Nothing is sticking out in front. With the one we just duplicated, we're going to line it up perfectly. And you see it clicks into place. And I know it's in place because I have those dashed lines going across. They're making the little cross thing that was there. When it's perfectly lined up, you'll get that. Okay. And now it's time to decide what you want to be in front and what you want to be behind. I want this portion to be in front, but I want this portion to go behind. So I'm going to select the design, the flower element that's on top, and I'm just going to use the cropping tool. If we've taken elements from Canva, you're going to have the cropping tool available, and you just start cropping it out until it's gone. So now, just like this is in front. It's the duplicated one we got and we cropped it out. But when I put it up here, these flowers go in the front and those are now in the back. Okay, great. That's a really good start. This is a little choppy looking though. Do you see what's going on here? See how that's like cut off? Well, no one's going to want to look at that. That's okay because I want this flower to go in front too. So I'm going to do the same thing all over again. I'm going to take this, right click, duplicate, position it. And now I'm going to delete over here. And I'm going to come delete up here. And now I have this flower in front and those flowers behind. So there you go. You would just keep playing with it until you got everything looking exactly how you wanted it to look. Maybe rearranging some things, moving some letters around. But you can see up here in this one, let me blow it up. I was definitely able to get everything to go in front of and behind the letters just the way I wanted them to. Let's do a different floral element just so you can see it work with something that I didn't already have designed up there. Let's do, let's see here. Let's do some wildflowers. And again, we need to switch into graphics. And we're looking for something not super bunched up with a little bit of space. Let's get a butterfly in here too. Let's see how that's going to work. I might have to type in the word butterfly to find one. Oh no, that has a butterfly. Okay, I'm going to change the color of Mom because it matched this design perfectly, but it no longer matches anything in here. So I'm going to take Mom, come to my color picker, and let's see, I'm actually going to use the pick a color, and I'm going to grab, come here. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these pinks. Okay, and then I'm just going to make it darker. And there we go. Let's go right about there. That should be good. Okay. All right, so let's put that there. So here's our graphic. And we're going to do the same thing. Just duplicate the graphic, line it up perfectly, and then start erasing what you don't want. So let's move all of this to behind the letters. So we're just going to delete all of that portion. And so now all of that goes behind the Mom. I'm going to move the Mom up a little bit. Let me make this bigger so we can see it better. And I might change the color of Mom. Let me get it to maybe something more in this butterfly range. Come up here to this color wheel, use the color picker, and I'm going to come over here to the butterfly and maybe grab something from here. Okay, and then maybe let's make that a little, oh, that's going to be good. Okay, that's going to show up a lot better. Okay, what else do we want to do? Do we want the butterfly in front? Or do we want I think we do want the butterfly in front, but maybe we want to bring Mom down just a little bit more so that butterfly is kind of sitting on the Mom. Okay. And then maybe let's put this flower back behind. So we will duplicate this, line it up. No, that needs to go, whoa. Okay, I had to move this one backwards. So it is behind, and now I need to duplicate that again. Line it up. And the only ones I wanted behind were those top ones. So let me start pulling this out. Let's see, we're going to want that right about there. And, oh, that'll be good. Nope. We're going to need to do it one more time so that we can get everything in here that we need. Maybe not. You just have to kind of play with it and put the things where you want them. if you can't get something 100% the way you want it. Oh, well, hold on, that did it. I was going to show that got everything right where I wanted it. Those are going behind, these are coming out in front, nothing is cut off. And then I've got to put these back in the front, so I will need to duplicate this guy one more time. Line them up and make this a little bit smaller. And the only thing I was trying to keep were those flowers. Perfect. Yep, there we go. I'll blow that back up. So these stayed in front, these went behind, those went behind, these are in front. Don't move. What were you thinking? Let me just Control Z out of that. Okay. So that is going to work. So that looks good. That's where we want it. But what I was trying to tell you a minute ago is if you can't get something just right, just exactly the way you want it, let me show you something else you can do. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to come into Edit Image, and there is a magic eraser. That's this guy right here. But let me show you what we're going to erase so that you can see. Let's say I wanted all of this part of the flower to be gone. So I've got the image selected that I want to work on. I'm going to hit Magic Eraser, and this was what we wanted gone. So you can change the size of that circle. That circle is smaller now. That circle is bigger now. Okay, let me make that brush size smaller again. And we literally just brush over what we do not want. Okay. And I'll click erase. Okay. Let's go back into our image, and that part of the flower is now gone. I can see I would need to do a little bit more to make it work for this design. That wasn't something I was originally trying to do, but I did want to show you that other fun little tool that you can use. That is a Canva Pro tool. You won't be able to use that if you don't have Canva Pro. But one other thing I want to show you, you might run across this too. So you can take these kinds of things and you can make the little flourishes wrap around your text however you want it to. But I want you to know, if you run into one, say you've got this image here and you're ready to start cropping it out, I can't crop this image. It came from Canva. I got it from, I just come over here and I typed flourish and graphics, and you're going to get all these different kinds of little things. That's probably pretty similar. Let's see. Yes, I also cannot crop this one. Let me turn it black so you can see it better. Just even take that one out and let's put this one in. Go back. But in any case, you might come up with something that you cannot crop. So let me show you what you can do. If you can't crop it, it's because it's an image instead of a editable design. So you want to come up here to Edit Image. Once you click into the Edit Image features, then you will have your crop. And then you can come in and let's see. Let me duplicate it first. We always have to duplicate. Let me take this, duplicate. I'm going to send this one to the back, position to the back, just like we did the first one. And then line that up perfectly. There it is. Okay. And edit image, crop. And that little part of the design is now curling behind the letters while this stays in front. I can do the same thing here. I need to duplicate, line it up, edit image, crop. But you can see how that's playing out. So you can do that with any part of your design by just using the crop feature. And to make sure you always duplicate whatever image it is you're wanting to wrap around your word, you just duplicate it, crop it. If you don't have the crop available, you've clicked into your image and it doesn't have cropping lines, then you come into edit image and crop and you will get your cropping lines. All right, that's all I've got for you guys. We'll see you next time.